European leaders are scrambling after an Oval Office blow-up on Friday. I'm sure you saw that. Threatened to derail a plan to end Russia's war in Ukraine. John Jessup has more on that story from our CBN News Bureau in Washington. John.
Thanks, Andrew. Friday's heated exchange between President Trump and his Ukrainian counterpart, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, created a major rift. European leaders held an emergency summit Sunday to try and keep the peace effort on track. CBN's Dale Hurd has the story.
Saying Europe is at a crossroads in history, 18 world leaders at a summit in London Sunday agreed to take new steps to stop the fighting in Ukraine. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer said the plan will include fresh military aid to Ukraine and economic pressure on Russia.
The UK is prepared to back this with boots on the ground and planes in the air. Together with others, Europe must do the heavy lifting. But to support peace in our continent and to succeed, this effort must have strong US backing.
Ukrainian President Zelenskyy traveled to London just hours after his contentious meeting with President Trump on Friday.
You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III.
Democratic Senator Chris Murphy called Zelensky's treatment shameful.
The White House has become an arm of the Kremlin. Every single day, you hear from the National Security Advisor, from the President of the United States, from his entire national security team, Kremlin talking points. For the last week, the White House has been pretending as if Ukraine started this war.
Russia seems to agree. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said Sunday that the administration's foreign policy configurations largely align with our vision. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who was also in the Oval Office Friday, said he hopes relations between Trump and Zelenskyy can be repaired.
I hope this could all be reset. I hope he comes to the realization that we're actually trying to help his country here before it suffers thousands of more casualties.
But even staunch Ukraine supporters, Senator Lindsey Graham now says Zelenskyy needs to resign or send someone else to the next meeting with Trump. CBN News chief political analyst David Brody.
And if you're losing Lindsey Graham, that's not good. Look, if Lindsey Graham is saying that, oh gosh, Katie, bar the door.
House Speaker Mike Johnson agreed with Graham.
Something has to change. Either he needs to come to his senses and come back to the table in gratitude, or someone else needs to lead the country to do that.
But there are divisions within the GOP.
I don't agree. I'm not interested in calling on the resignation of other world leaders.
Meanwhile, President Zelenskyy says he's still ready to sign a U.S.-Ukraine deal for rare earth minerals, but added he just wants the Ukrainian position to be considered. Dale Hurd, CBN News.
In all the turmoil there is in the world today, there is a source of absolute truth that will guide you.
Transform your life through God's Word, CBN's newest study guide. You'll also receive insightful teaching from Gordon Robertson, plus access to Regent University's online course.
You'll have all the information you need to guide your life.
Get Transform Your Life through God's Word, available now.